We have 2,000 years later, Jesus being willingly put on the cross, brought up the mountain, and then dying for sin on the mountain of the Lord, and the Lord will provide. On Mount Moriah, on the Temple Mount, we have the Son being willingly bound on the wood, carrying the wood up the cross, laid on it, slain by the Father, in order for a blessing of the whole world to pour out on the mountain, which is called the Lord will provide. The Lord will provide salvation. And the Lamb was a burnt offering in place of the Son. We have God and his righteousness, his goodness, replacing us and our sin and our deserving of wrath and destruction. Jesus took that on for himself. And this is one of the most amazing things in this passage. Abraham looked up there in a thicket. He saw a ram caught by its horns. Well, a thicket is a thorn bush. So this is a ram, a young male lamb that had his horns. So he was, an early young adult. Human equivalent would have been 30 years old or so. We have a ram caught by its horns in a thicket of thorns. So this ram would have had a crown of thorns as it was sacrificed on the wood, on the mountain where the Lord will provide, in the burnt offering to take away our sin, that the angel of Yahweh, Jesus himself, enacted to be a blessing to the whole world through the messianic covenant and the grace that was poured out by his blood. So here we have Jesus in the Old Testament as the lamb to be slain and as Isaac. It's two different objects that are representative of Jesus at this moment in time. And God uses that to show us his love. That even though he loves his one and only Son so much, he is still willing to sacrifice him in order to bless the world. And this gets a little bit deeper with Hebrews 11. Hebrews 11:17 says, "By faith Abraham, when God tested him, offered Isaac as a sacrifice. He who had embraced the promises was about to sacrifice his one and only son, even though God had said to him, 'It is through Isaac your offspring will be reckoned.' Abraham reasoned that God could even raise the dead, and so in a manner of speaking, he did receive Isaac back from death. God could even raise the dead." So when Abraham was sacrificing Isaac, he knew that the promises of the covenant that God made with him back in chapter 12 was through Isaac. Yet he was still willing to slay him because he knew that even if he killed God, if God truly wanted it, God could raise the dead. And so the Son was raised back to life from the dead. Crucifixion of Jesus fulfilled the messianic covenant. It brought peace and blessings to the whole world. And then he was raised from the dead in the same way that Abraham believed and had faith that he would be, as the lamb to be slain with the crown of thorns. Amazing.